What is up, guys? Capgun here, one-handed gamer. Bring you guys some more Black Ops 2 gameplay, and we got some more domination for you guys using the SWAT-556. And I wanted to talk about the 556 today and just give you guys my opinion on what the best attachments would be, or a go-to attachment that would actually make this gun work a little bit better. So I guess it's kind of a review. I just recently got gold for this weapon, and it took me a little bit with the no perks, no attachments dealio, and that was just a little struggle, especially when it lagged. The game, when it lags, it's just like, horrible hit detection, and you gotta make sure that these shots are on every time. Unless you're using the select fire, it doesn't really matter too much, but, well, of course your aim is important in this game, definitely. So, in this game, I was using actually the reflex sight and the grip. And some of these gameplays that I actually use this gun with, right from the beginning, it seemed like I actually performed better in the beginning with the beginner attachments, like the reflex, fast mags, foregrip. When I added different attachments on this, like the select fire, I added the suppressor. I tried a couple other attachments out. I didn't use a target finder, but the other attachments, like the hybrid optic, which is not bad. The hybrid optic is actually pretty good. I mean, the recoil was pretty manageable, but the downside with that sight is you can't use select fire with it, which sucks. I didn't try the MMS, or the millimeter scanner. That scope is not, really effective to me. I don't know why, but I just don't use that scope, and maybe it's because, I don't know, there's something about it that, affects my shot and my accuracy. That might be the case. I mean, when you kind of look at the MMS, it does reduce your accuracy for some weird reason. And that might be because of just the sight and how much it brings the zoom in. But for this weapon, what I prefer on this weapon is the reflex sight and the grip. The grip, actually, the foregrip, seems like it does something on this weapon. It's not a lot. It's very minuscule, but it does help with winning your gunfights. And if you put the select fire and the foregrip on, you're going to see some really good, damage with this weapon. It's going to be great for you, especially up close, if you're trying to combat SMG players or LMG players. But if you're on more of a long distance engagement or long shot, you definitely want to keep the burst fire going. You don't want to use the select fire. And when you put the select fire on with a suppressor, it's really nice because, especially since it's so loud of a weapon, it shoots very quickly. You can actually, reduce that noise. And I got dogs right here, which is awesome. Which gives you that advantage, of course, because when you use a silencer, you're not on the map. Also, people can't listen in and hear where you're shooting from as much as without it, the silencer, of course. So you're going to do better with the silencer, I think, in select fire. Maybe throw in the foregrip. So you're going to do 3 attachments. And then if you don't like that setup, because you kind of run out of ammo really quickly with the select fire, because you don't get a lot of bullets with this gun. I think it's 30 in the clip, and then you get 90 starting. But if you run with extended clip, you get 39, which isn't a lot. It's an extra 9 shots, but I guess it's worth it. And then I think it's 114 altogether. So you're going to get a better amount of ammo if you use the extended clip, which is always a good thing. But I kind of don't like using 3 attachments, because when I run 3 attachments on this weapon, I'm the type of person that always likes to have Ghost and Flak Jacket and Toughness and Tac Mask. If I don't have those perks on my weapon or whatever I'm using, it sucks, it really does. I mean, to me, those perks are like an ultimate, bonus when you have those perks. And when I was like trying to use this weapon without any perks and attachments, I was doing fine. I pretty much held, like, I'd say a 1.5 KD while I was using the weapon. But if it lagged, oh my gosh, I wouldn't get any hit detection. And that's where the perks help, because toughness, and then if you're, throwing in ghosts and stuff like that, it just, makes you overall, a well-rounded player. You're going to perform a little bit better, and you're not going to be seen on the map, of course, in some engagements, which is always a good thing, because being stealthy is very important. But right in the beginning, when I use this weapon, I use fast mags and reflex. So fast mags, reflex, foregrip. Those are my best choices for this weapon. So you could say the select fire is amazing. It's going to be awesome because it shoots, full auto. It's nice. I'm not saying it isn't, but I think that those two setups are a little bit better than throwing on the select fire. I mean, if you use select fire and you think that it's working for you, I would suggest throwing in Scavenger. And Scavenger is going to help you out with the extra ammo capacity, which is really important with this weapon. And you could just pick up ammo as you go along. You can also, use this weapon a lot more. Then that way you can unlock the gold on it quicker. That's pretty much what I was doing. I was running actually Ghost, Flak Jacket, Toughness, and Scavenger. And I took off my third perk, which kind of sucks because, a lot of people like to throw concussions, and you got those electric shock charge things that are annoying as hell. But if you, find a good lobby, or you're not playing people that use those, then definitely, throw on the Scavenger. Hopefully these tips will help you guys improve your game with this weapon. This weapon is amazing. Thank you for watching, guys. Always leave it a rating it deserves. Capgun out.